I wonder if we should give them a little treat to make them happy. My hair looks really, after all the wind today. My hair looks really.
You have milk and pops or
there's not much left, but you can drink the rest of it.
okay. This plate?
Hey Nathan, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hi Carrie Ann. How are you doing tonight? It's Friday night. It's hot here today. Tomorrow it's going to be chilly again. I'm doing good, Nathan. I went to the eye surgeon or eye doctor yesterday, and I'm going to have my eye surgery on July 11th. And they're going to give me a new lens. So what you guys been up to today? Sarah and I ran all day long. We went, gosh, we were out of here before 9 o'clock. I think about 8 o'clock. No, it was about 9 o'clock. We went to Dollar Tree. No, I didn't pick them out yet. Not until I have my surgery. We went to Dollar Tree. Then we went to the, it's called Remus Farm, a farmer's market. And we bought a few plants. They didn't have much. We got a bunch of herbs. So we're going to have to run back over there tomorrow because she said they were getting more tomato plants today. And then we went to Walmart and spent about 4 hours in there. Any plans for the weekend? Just maybe planting my garden or working on it anyway. And maybe going to some yard sales. If it's not raining, if it rains, there won't be any yard sales. How about you all? Hi, Debbie Clark. How are you? Ron and I are doing fine. Ron is actually sleeping. He's not too peppy. Hi, Dee. I didn't realize you were having a sale today. I was just saying, Sarah and I were running all day long. We got in about 3:30. She had to make dinner while I was doing other stuff. Hi, Maria. Hi, Nellie Alvarez. How are you, baby? I heard it was going to be very hot tomorrow in New England. Yes, running is good, except for, I was saying we went to the Dollar Tree, then we went to the farmer's market to get plants for the garden. And I got a bunch of herbs. They didn't have very many tomato plants, so I got to go back tomorrow. And I didn't get my flowers yet that I was going to get. And then we went to Walmart and spent, it seemed like about 14 hours in there. I don't think it was quite that long, but it was a long time.
It was long.
So, and then I was on one of those riding things, and Sarah went to take the groceries to the car, and I was going to the bathroom, and when I came out, somebody had stolen my riding cart, which I thought was rather rude. Really? You were in Arizona, huh? That's a good old hot place to be. Dee, are you having your sale tomorrow or not? You're probably not. That's why you had the jewelry sale. I remember now. Yeah, I was a little upset. You're helping your mom in sweating.
She was helping her mom sweating Arizona.
Well, Debbie, I can imagine. Your mom lives in Arizona? You're having a sale tomorrow too, Dee? Oh, for the love of Jesus. You're just a busy, busy girl. I hope you take a rest when you get back. You need to rest up a little bit. I'm doing good to remember my own name, so I even remember half of what you tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. I did not know that. Now, is she going to stay there, or is she moving back to where you live? The next door neighbors are getting home. Oh, does she? Well, I mean, it's nice in the summer. It's not summertime. It's nice in the wintertime. It's not the greatest in the summer, but I guess, it's not as bad as winter is. If you've got air conditioning, in the evenings, it's not bad. It's a little bit better trade-off than if you live where there's a lot of cold weather. So I tell myself. No, I would say if you got problems with breathing, Wisconsin is not a good place. Indiana is not a good place. But oddly enough, when I went to Arizona for the month I did, I couldn't breathe in Arizona either. So I just can't breathe, period. Well, my dad moved to Arizona thinking it would help him. And I suppose it did for a little while, but he was already so bad when he left that it wasn't really very helpful. So I think we might be getting storms tomorrow. I don't know. It's a little bit windy today, but not real bad. But I guess in Michigan, a tornado hit and wiped out a whole bunch of stuff. Sure has been a tornado-y weather pattern this year. Can you guys see me okay? I left the light out. I just felt like it was cooler if I had it left out. Hi, Jane. How are you, honey? How's your back? Oh, yeah. See, my dad had emphysema. Hi, Sue. How are you, honey? Is there very much they can do for your mom, Deb? Oh, that's good, Nathan. I'm glad you can see me. Oh, you're kidding. Girl, there's not a good day for you, is there? Oh, thank you. I think the girl got a little slap happy. She was kind of, it's actually quite windblown right now. My daughter, Sarah, her hair was probably in the middle of her back, maybe a little bit longer. And she had kept complaining about her hair. And I says, all right, that's it. We're going to go get her. I just had to get mine trimmed up. It was starting to get all wonky. And that girl cut her hair off and When I first saw her, I said, "Oh my God." I don't know if you have ever heard of Nagel paintings. She looks just like this one woman in one of the paintings where her hair is kind of short, and then there's like a little side bang. And I said to Sarah, "Oh my God, you look like a Nagel painting." Oh, you're funny. You're funny, Maria. I don't know if I've ever seen you in glasses. Well, it's kind of dark in here, and I didn't know. I just it's so hot when the light's on. This light overhead is gives off some heat. It might just be in my imagination, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. When Sarah and I went to Shipshawana and we heard the three country singers, one of them, that song was their song. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And they sang it and I said, "Oh gosh, I wondered where I got that expression." Oh, really? Okay.
Bandit.
So Bandit was rolling around in dog poop. I'm assuming it was dog poop today. And Doug had to give him a bath because he had it all over him. Why he doesn't normally do that. I don't know what was his deal.
Stank really bad.
Yeah. So then Doug had to take a shower just to get the stink off of him. It was pretty sad, actually. Me too, Deb. So when I went into the doctor, he said my eyes were still in good shape, though. He was, but they're going to put a corrective lens in my right eye so that it'll take care of my astigmatism. Hi, Lynn Dowdy. How are you? Everybody's slap happy today because it's Friday. Dee is very excited because she's going to be going bye-bye in the plane on Tuesday. She's going to go see Scott from the old Curiosity Shop. Hey, Dee, you should have been at the Skunky Junk sale the other night. Skunky embarrassed the living crap out of Vinny. It was so funny. He was so embarrassed, and he just kept kind of looking down and hiding like this. It was hilarious. He said, "I can only write." Hi, Cindy Neal. How are you, honey? He said, "I can only write saucy stuff. I can't handle it in person." He said he knew that you were going to really give him a hard time. I said, "Dee, no, she would never do that." That's right. I was going to tell you guys, I won a printer, a label printer from Newton's. I know her name. Michelle from Newton's, something or other. And I came today, so I just kind of looked at it. I haven't really had a chance yet. But it doesn't take ink or anything. So Sarah said that after a couple of years, the label would right. Newton's cupboard, right? That the writing will fade. She said, but she said it really doesn't matter since it's a label. So I said that is true. So anyway, I have to take it out and look at it and figure out what to do with it. So I won't be having to print my labels anymore. Well, excuse me. That was a little burp from my Diet Coke. Well, I'll tell you what, it's almost 1:15 and we could get started if you would like. I actually have 3 offer ups tonight. They're not like, there were just a couple more things I just really didn't know what to put a value on. I figured you could determine it more than we could. But I'm going to start with something that I'm thinking you're all going to like. And it is this box of Maxine playing cards. Can you see this okay? Yes, Debbie, I do have some glowy things tonight, as a matter of fact. The one deck says shut up and deal, and the other one says I've seen better hands on a snake. These remind me so much of my mother-in-law. She was so funny. Anyway, this one deck was open, but I don't think they played with them. They're all there and everything. They have a nice look to them also if you use them. They have like a yellow kind of a center so you can see them better. You need some retail therapy? Yes, I know. I'm sure you probably do, sweetheart. I do too. I love Maxine. So anyway, the Maxine cards are $9 and they are number 12. $9, number 12 for the 2 decks of Maxine cards. You can start your own poker club. Miss Lynn Dowdy. Thank you very much, my girl. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Mine's coming up slow tonight, yes, because you see it before I do. Like, usually I see it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you a glowy piece. My brother brought a bunch of green depression glass, and there were just a lot of it is random pieces. So, which is like that whenever you buy anything. But this bowl, I think, is called, I want to say something rose, American rose or something.
I just said it's roses.
Oh, I never did put the name of. And I don't know if you can see them roses in there, but it's got roses all along, along the edge. And there's like a spray of them right here. And it's just one soup bowl. I guess I think that's a soup bowl, or maybe it's a salad bowl. And it glows very well. Very glowy. It's such a pretty bowl because of the flowers of them.
It's hard to see that it glows, I guess, because of light.
I think if the light was on, you wouldn't be able to see it as much. I don't know.
What if you hold it above it from below?
Can you tell it's glowing? Can you see it?
I mean, you can kind of see it.
It never looks as good as it does when you get it home. All right. Anyway, the bowl is $5, and it's number 7. $5, number 7 for the glowy bowl.
It's actually a really pretty pattern.
Yeah, it's a very pretty pattern, and I mean, one bowl like this, you could use it for anything, really. I never use anything for the...
You got Deb Clark.
Deb Clark, you got it, girlfriend. I never get the stuff for Or, I mean, I don't ever use stuff for the purpose that it's supposed to be used for. That's how I operate. All right. The next item, you're welcome, honey. I got in Shipshawana. And it's this adorable little lime green and white crocheted purse. And to me, it would just be, it's just so summery, and it would be so nice to use, you know, like if you're going to the beach or something like that. And I measured this, and I forgot to write it down, which is nothing unusual. I want to say it was like 18 inches from
No,
the.
it's not that big.
It's not. Sarah says it's not that big. I don't know what happened to that tape measure. Well, it's 12 inches. It's about 16 inches from the tip, you know, the here at the handle to the bottom.
I can't remember how wide you said it was. Maybe 10, 11?
And then, you know, it's got this little band of a bottom here. And this sweet little purse, and what's nice is you can just throw it in the washer, is $7, number 25. $7, number 25. Somebody put a lot of work into this. I'd never be able to do it.
Definitely be good for the beach because all the sand would be stuck in.
Right at the beach, all the sand would go right through it. Alrighty. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, it'd be good for stuff like that too. If you're shopping, I agree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like perfect for a farmer's market for like your fruits and veggies you're getting there.
All right, my next item is this very sweet Kim Anderson figurine. It's a little boy and girl, and she's got a little stuffed ducky.
It's one of my favorite ones.
I love that little ducky. He's so cute.
I love the little kerchief on her head.
Yeah, I love the little kerchief. I love his hair is the style of now. And it is called, and I can't see it very well because it's real tiny print. With you, my heart has wings. And this sweet little figurine is $8, number 3. $8, number 3. I thought it looked very summery. This one did.
Yeah, she's wearing a little sundress.
Yep. Well, you just gotta love them, Kim Andersons. My next item is this very pretty whole pottery planter. And it's got these cascading flowers all over it. It's kind of got the drip around the edge. Hi, Janet. How are you? It's got 3 little feet.
I love the pattern on that. It is so cute.
Yeah, it is such a sweet pattern. And this beautiful planter is $9, and it's number 15. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. $9, number 15 for the hall planter.
Is that green? Like a
Thank
green?
you, Janet. Yeah, it's like a green color. And it doesn't have any chips or cracks. It's got one little, like a place where the glaze didn't cover it good. I'm glad to hear that. Where you at now? Okay. My next item is this super cool candle holder. It's made out of a piece of a log. It is very unique. I mean, it's a one of a kind. Oh, you're in New Jersey now? Oh, you're expecting all that nice hot weather too. I don't know who made this. They did a wonderful job of it though. But anyway, it is $6 and it is number 14. Looks very,
I like the little veins you can, or
yeah,
whatever you call
very natural, kind of boho-y. Boho-y, is that a word? Unique.
Mhm. It's a one of a kind piece.
Yes, it is a one of a kind. You're not going to find more than one. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any Jim Shore lovers out there? I have this Jim Shore cat,
Named Abigail.
and her name is Abigail. And she is perfect in every little way.
I believe that's the 2003 version.
Sarah said she believes this was made in 2003. And this sweetheart is from the Heartwood Creek collection, I believe.
Yes.
And it is $15, number 10. $15, number 10 for the Jim Shore kitty cat. What is this? Oh, a whisker. It has real little whiskers on it.
I got six.
Sis, there you are. Thank you, dear. It's got little whiskers on it. I didn't even notice that till just now when I had it. I could see it against the light. Well, you're gonna love this kitty cat. It doesn't eat much. Thank you, sis. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. I have these two sherbets, and I think I need a new battery. I believe this pattern is called Ribbon, I think. And I don't believe there's any chips or cracks or anything on these. I have 2 of these. Makes me want lime jello. Lime jello. And these 2 beauties are $12. And they are number 5. $12, number 5. I have for you something that is so colorful and summery and just something that I just think is awesome. And it is this Talavera little creamer. It does say Talavera on the bottom. And it's in perfect shape, no chips or cracks. And it's got turquoise and just all kind of colors on it.
It's got rainbow
colors. And it's, it's kind of 3D here. It is $8 and it is number 9. $8, number 9 for the Talavera creamer. Yeah, I love these Talaveras, Cindy. Talavera stuff. I think it's so pretty.
Got Cindy's together.
Thank you, Cindy. I have this pretty pink pitcher. It's like a pottery or stoneware, I don't know. Looks like this on the bottom. It doesn't say who is made by, but it's in beautiful shape. It doesn't have any chips or cracks, but it's just so pretty. It looks like, definitely looks mid-century modern to me. And I do too. I absolutely love the color. And it's just big enough. Let me see how big it is. It's just big enough to put, like milk on your table for cereal, or I always do it upside down. It's about 6 inches. Or a whole bunch of syrup for pancakes. And it does have some crazing because it's old, but no chips or cracks. And it is $8, number 17. $8, number 17.
I like the pattern on the front.
Yeah, I do too. Pattern on the handle is pretty too.
Flora Delete, or it doesn't look exactly like that.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to do one of my offer ups. And it is some Avon children's pens.
Quite vintage.
Quite vintage. They're from the 70s.
The early 70s. Yeah.
First one is this little birdie in a cage, and it kind of moves around a little bit. And then there's this little mouse with a clock to tell time.
The little hands move.
Yeah, the little hands move. And then we have our little apple with the worm. And it did have perfume in it, but it is long gone. So these 3 pins, I'm going to start at $10. And if you are interested in them, put in 10 or more into the chat.
Yep, it's starting.
Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to see. This one's 75. This one's 74, I think. I can't read it. It's too small. If there's no one interested in the pins, good thing they're plastic, then we will move on, okay? Oh, there's a puff of fresh air, fresh cold air there. It's so hot in this house. Ron's cold.
It's definitely up.
Okay. All right. You can just, you're fine. It's fine. All right. My next item is this little picture. I used to have a lot of little things like this hanging up in my room. It says, "Slow me down, Lord. Let me pause to appreciate your glorious creations." And it's this little thing, and it's got pansies on it. I used to have it in my room to remind me to slow down because I'm always running. It is it's $4, number 19. $4, number 19.
That would be nice.
Yes, I think it would be very nice.
Yes.
They don't seem to they're always cold.
Yeah, how they're always cold.
They're always cold.
Just don't understand.
But then they're always sitting around and we're not. All right. Now this was one of my favorites. Kim Anderson, she's wading in the water. She's got her holding her little shoes behind her. She's at the ocean.
Yeah, the flower is very pretty.
Yeah, she's holding a little rose because that's one of the things that Kim Anderson always has. And this one is called
I Promise You an Ocean.
I Promise You an Ocean. Sweet little face. I just love the fact that she's standing in the water and got her little shoes behind her back. She is $5 number 2. $5 number 2. Okay. I have this set of, it's 2 placemats and 2 matching, or not match, well, yeah, I guess they are matching napkins. They are yellow and white, checked, and the placemats are striped.
Napkins are striped too.
Oh, the napkins are striped too. Never mind. I'm blind. And these look so cute in the summer on your table, I think. They are $5 number 21. $5 number 21.
These comments are making me feel very hopeful here.
I don't know if you heard Sarah. She said the comments were making her feel very hopeful.
Not hopeful.
Oh, not
Talking
hopeful.
about having hot flashes for.
I thought she was saying hopeful and being sarcastic.
Well, yeah. I guess it's.
All right, guys. What I want to know is who loved the movie Grease? Who loves the movie Grease? I have a bunch of Grease. I don't know what would you call them.
Trading cards.
Trading cards. There are 6, I believe, stickers. And then I have a bunch of the trading cards. Oh. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Boy, look how young he looks.
How much? Oh, I love that.
A red fox. I saw one time when we were in Alabama. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Deb, you're not giving any hope here at all. 90. I mean, come on, that's too long.
There are a few repeats, but a lot are not. I'm not going to keep flipping through here, but how many cards were there again, Sarah? I forgot.
42.
There's 42 cards and
6
stickers. And we are going to do an offer up on this. Sarah can put in start. We're going to start it at $10.
Yes, let's hope. Let's hope.
There's
She looks so sweet there.
She does. There are two different sets. There's a green set and a pink set. Alrighty, if no one is interested, we will move on. Okay, I have this very nice whole teapot. There's no chips or cracks. What I love about it is it's just a nice big size. So there's at least 3-4 cups of tea in here of a teacup size. So if you were actually, wanting to sit and have tea, there is plenty of room to have tea in here. It's one of the drip, it's got the drip texture on the top. And it is $12 number 4. $12 number 4 for the whole teapot.
I like the shape of it.
Oh, I do love the shape of it. It's kind of like the one that Dee gave me. I have a adorable picture for you guys. It is so sweet. It is a little boy and girl saying their prayers. It's in a really nice wood frame. It's matted real nice and everything. It is a print of a watercolor. This is the back of it. It is $10, number 22. I don't know who the artist was. It doesn't show their name, but it's really pretty.
It's a very sweet little picture.
Yeah, it is sweet. I bought it to put in the kids' room when I had a kid room. I might have even had it up,
I thought you
but
did.
everyone's grown up. So what am I going to do?
Things happen.
It does happen. Okay, let's see here. Well, that was interesting. I have another 2 of the Sherbet glasses. I don't know the pattern. Oh, one of them's got dirt all in it. It's similar to this one, but it is not the same. And these 2, besides being dirty, there's no chips or cracks or anything with these. They glow real pretty, and they are $12 as well.
I think I like that pattern even better. 'cause it
I
goes
love
all the
this
way to
pattern.
the top.
Oh, I just thought I saw something on the bottom here. No, I was wrong. But yeah, these are really pretty. I love they look delicate.
Mm-hmm.
These are $12, number 6. $12, number 6. I mean, you could technically put the 4 together and use them, even though they're not exactly alike. I think they would look fine together.
Yeah, I mean, they're all similar.
Yeah, because they're similar.
Plus, it would seem like you did it on purpose if you know.
Right. Absolutely. Alrighty. My next item is a Homer Laughlin restaurant wear platter. It is in beautiful shape. And the reason I thought I wanted to bring it to you is I think it would be really pretty as a dresser tray.
Oh, yeah.
It's so pretty. There's really no scratches on it. And I just think it would look so pretty. You put a little doily in the middle, and it would look so nice on a dresser as your dresser tray. It does have the mark on the back.
I love those flowers, I think, because they're in red. Just that certain
Yes,
kind of red.
the red is a real popular color of the restaurant wear. And the platter is $10, number 24. $10, number 24.
Yeah, I think that would look really sharp on a dresser.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Yeah, when I
like-
looked at it, I thought I would put that on my dresser if I had it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my job, to give ideas, to give you ideas to use things in different ways. Especially when dresser trays are so expensive and hard to come by anymore. I forgot to take this off of his neck.
You want a pair of scissors?
No, I can get it.
I love this little dude.
My next item is so cute. It is it's a hanging planter, but somebody had taken off the rope or whatever, like whatever they had in there. I was going to put some twine in there, some heavy twine, but it's this, come on. It is this turtle, hanging planter. It's got a nice hole in it, and it is, pottery, and it has got the cutest little face.
I think it's so adorable. I don't know if the other ones I saw.
When I collected turtles, I had been all over this thing. So this hanging planter, and I had put some stuff in here so you could see what it would look like,
Oh, he's so cute.
is $15, number 11. $15, number 11. And there's no chips or cracks or anything. He's in perfect shape. Even his cute little face. He's got a little dirt here. I got to wipe it off, but he's got a cute little face.
Right?
I have this little vintage egg cooker. I never used it as an egg cooker myself. I love the little chickens and hen and everything on it. And so I used it as decoration. I do have the cord that goes with it. It's on my desk.
I love those egg cookers.
It's got a thing here that says wash well after each use. It has this on the bottom. Patent number, whatever. 12 volt, 300 W, made in Japan. Wash well after each use. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm assuming you could cook like
Let's see.
soft boiled to hard boiled eggs in it.
Yeah. It's just how much water you put in there.
And this is your,
Or whatever.
right, what the inside looks like. So however long you cook it, that would be, what kind of egg you would have.
Yeah.
It's in beautiful shape. I've had it for lots of years. It is $12, number 16. $12, number 16 for the vintage egg cooker. That is ceramic and pretty awesome.
I wonder if that whistles when it's
Yeah.
the holes on the top, I think, are so well.
I don't know.
Because the one I had did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When it would make like not like a teapot, like
Right.
really loud, but it would make noise when it was done.
Well, I don't know.
I'm assuming from the lack of water or what steam builds up.
Right.
I don't know.
All right, let me think here. All right, I have this very pretty oil painting. It is a black background, and then it has all these flowers on front. It is stunning. This is a stunning piece. It just, to me, is absolutely gorgeous. It is signed in the corner
I love those flowers.
right here. I do too. And it was framed in a gallery. It was sold in a gallery. This gorgeous painting is only $12. $12, and it's number 20. And it's got a lot of nice heavy buildup of I think it's oil. And it's got heavy buildup. It's just so beautiful. I mean, it's just.
You mean like it's layered?
Yes, it's layered. It is just gorgeous. $12, number 20. And let me see here. I believe it's 6.
Yeah, carry on for the painting.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. I think you're going to love it. It's very pretty. I have 6 of these. I would say they're little dessert or bread and butter plates. I don't know which. And I don't know the exact name of them. I call them the Ballerina Pattern because in these little things here is like a little ballerina. None of them have cracks or chips. They're just so beautiful. And they do glow.
It's the thing with stuff. Well, that's kind of a cool pattern.
Yeah, I love the little ballerinas in there.
What's in the very middle of it?
It's just like a flower.
Oh, okay,
and
that's what I thought, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah. So there are 6 of them. And the love of they are $15 number 8. $15 number 8 for the 6 little dessert plates with the little ballerina pattern. Well, I have one more, Kim Anderson. If you haven't fallen in love with them yet, maybe this one will do the trick. This one is a little boy and girl. This one I love. And they're outside playing. And
They're both girls.
oh, that's right. It is a little girl. She's got braids in the back. And they are playing on their little scooter. They got their tennies and their sandals on. It's summertime. And this one is called You Make Me Laugh. Because that's what friends do. They make each other laugh. And this one is $12, number 1. $12, number 1, for You Make Me Laugh.
Yeah, that one too. I thought they could be friends or sisters.
Yeah, they could be friends or sisters or whatever. It's apparent Sarah and I love the same kinds of stuff. Alrighty. Alrighty, I have another offer up, and I want you guys to take a look at these. I'm going to show you one at a time. They're the same. This is a salt or pepper shaker. Okay. This is the bottom of it.
Does that unscrew off the bottom?
Yeah, it says on here. I should have wrote it down. Patented June 28th, 19. I think it's 28th. 1920.
Yeah, it was 1920. I remember that.
And it says made in USA. Now, if you look at it, you're looking at the bottom, right? You see the holes. So where does the salt go?
I mean, it goes in the glass part.
It goes in the glass part, but how do you...
You turn it over, you dump the salt in it, you put the little thing in there, right?
Yeah.
And when you shake it, it doesn't go in. I mean, it doesn't. I had ones that weren't antiques or anything like that, but I had ones that had those things up the middle. So you dump the salt in there, right? You would dump the salt in there.
Yeah.
And then when you put that in.
So if you go like that, it comes out like that?
Yeah, there's no holes at the top, right?
Oh.
So when you shake it, it just comes out the bottom of the thing instead of the top of the thing.
Gosh. See, this is why my daughter's Sarah. Well, anyway. So she explained it. You put your salt or pepper in here. Put this in like this. And then you just shake it like this.
But it's not constantly going to flow out because those holes are at the
Right.
top.
So you're going to have to.
I mean, so it won't fall if you're just.
So it was patented, whatever, in 1920. Now, you don't see too many of these, so I don't guess it made it too well.
Like I said, I had one that was they weren't antiques, but they were like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's not that crazy.
But anyway, I was going to do an offer up and start at $10 for these very unique salt and pepper shakers that are over 100 years old.
I was gonna say, I think the design is really cool. And
Yeah, the design is very cool.
Yeah, I mean, and they're obviously, yeah, I like them. I like them. Okay,
They got little bubbles in the glass. And
let me press start.
yeah. So if you're interested in these and you want to have something very different that's a true antique, put 10 or more in the chat.
Because I should have put some in there too. We could have done a whole demonstration.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't get what you were asking me.
I couldn't figure it out till you started talking about it. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Jane wants an antique because she likes vintage and antiques. She's down for 10. Who else wants to give these a whirl?
I think they'll be cool because they have a unique design and being.
Hi, Vinny. How are you? I was telling Dee how you got very embarrassed at the thing the other night. That Skunky was being skunky, wasn't he? He was being embarrassing. Yeah, no kidding. I didn't know he had it in him. What is it with the pickle thing with him? Do you know? Anybody? Is there anyone else interested in these antique salt and pepper shakers? If not, we're going to call it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Janie, it is yours. These are yours.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
He just has a rotten mind. Well, Dee sent him a pickle ornament, so I thought there must be something about that he likes pickles. I don't know. Hello, Todd. How are you? That was my last item. Would anyone? Oh, you know what, Vinny? You and Dee are making me really sad that I don't get to go. Is there anything you'd like me to show again? Okie doke, Vinny. I have 2 different set. They're just a pair of uranium glass sherbet glasses. They don't match. There's 2 of one kind, and then there's 2 of another. This is the one pattern.
Well, that pattern is number 5.
Yeah. These are $12, number 5 for the 2. And then there's 2 of these that are $12, number 6 for the 2.
And they all glow.
And they all glow.
That whole planter.
I have a hull planter.
With a gorgeous
Yeah, I hate this.
design on the front.
With the pretty design. And it's $9.
Number 15.
Number 15.
Do your
I have a Homer Laughlin. Those are glowers, not showers.
Yes.
I have a Homer Laughlin plate. Nobody bought this, right?
Nope.
Platter. It is $10 and it is number 24. Okie doke, then let me show them that. I have a
somebody would be that's not here would be all over that.
no, he is here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this here planter, is that what you're talking about?
No, I think it's like,
Oh, the other planter. I also have this planter. This awesome turtle planter. And it is $15, number 11.
he's very cute.
He is very cute. And he's a hanging planter.
Yeah, that's what I thought he meant. You got the yeah, and the dessert.
I have this It's a vintage egg cooker made in Japan. You can cook your eggs in it. I've got the cord on my desk. It's made in Japan. And it is $12, number 16. Who's Tam Tam? Why am I not knowing this?
I've got the rose pitcher. Vinny says it's a steal of a deal for the egg cooker. I love those egg cookers.
Vinny said what?
It's a steal of a deal for that egg cooker.
Yeah. I have this rose-colored pitcher. It is $8, number 17. Hi, Cricket. How are you, girlfriend?
Vintage Uprising, Texas. This came to.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what she was called. Because I'm not in that club, Vinny.
Yeah.
I'm not in the elite club. Did anybody buy the little...
No, that's our son, the ballerina.
And then I've got 6 of these the pattern that has like a ballerina in it. They're like little dessert plates or bread and butter plates. I got 6 of those. They're $15. I kept my lights off. We didn't pair like no. Is that what it's called? Cameo? Yeah. Yeah.
Cameo. There you go.
I didn't know the name of it. I just knew it had little ballerinas in
Trust
it.
the young guy to come in with the answer. You know.
Oh, Vinny, he's all about it. I need to hang around with him more. Did you? I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's pitiful because I've got like probably 3 at least depression glass books, but I never look at them. It's just
Obviously, I'm going to have to study those, so I know what's going on.
I just don't know what's wrong with me.
You got the whole teapot.
Yeah. I got a whole teapot. And this is $12, number 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dee. I did not see that up there.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to call Dee today and ask her because I knew she knew the pattern, but I did not want to lower myself to ask her. I was determined I was not going to ask her.
And look at that.
It just made me look like an idiot.
Yeah, I said 2 of them called you out on it.
What are you going to do?
You have the... I don't know if they're going to be interested.
I hope she keeps you in line over the weekend, I'll tell you, or over the week. I had a whole bunch of Greece trading cards. I'm sure, Vinny, that would really interest you. It's a very dude thing. What else? What else?
You have the girls praying picture.
The what?
The kids praying.
Oh, yeah. And I got this here picture of there's two little kids praying. Vinny, I'm sure this is right up your alley.
See a heavy prayer or
You know how to change your own diapers? Well, good for you. And look how young you are that you're able to do it. Get lots of practice, because when you get older, you'll be doing it all the time.
D, you didn't want to spend the week changing his diapers or what?
She could burp him though.
Those are gone.
Oh yeah, somebody bought those.
You got that little log thing.
Oh yeah.
The log candle holder.
And Vinny, the last thing that you might think is cool is this here log.
It's a
Log.
candle holder.
It is a candle holder. I'm not sure what D is putting there. It is a piece
that he could change his diaper.
Oh, this is a slice of a slice of a log, and it's a candle holder.
One of a kind.
It's a one of a kind. I thought it was cool. I thought everybody and their mother would want this thing.
I like it. I don't know if I like it with the pink candle in it.
Well, it's the only ones that are sitting here all the time.
Well, I understand that, but pink doesn't really do it justice. I don't think it needs like a...
You know what it needs is those drip candles that drip and it could drip all over it.
That would be kind of cool.
You know, like you put in a Chianti bottle. That would be cool.
Yeah, but I think it would even go with like maybe a moss colored candle or some other kind of...
Hi, Jeannie. I'm glad you came to say hello.
Yes, it's very log cabin. Now we just need the log cabin.
I do need a log cabin. So, whose sale am I cutting into right now? I don't know. Well, see this. I'm glad you came, Cricket, because I don't get to see you very often. What can't you keep track of, D?
Of whose sale you're cutting into.
Oh, whose sale? I know. I guess it is what it is at this point. I used to feel real bad about it, but since I don't know.
You shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah, I knew Jeffrey's because his was always right after mine. But, you know, I mean, it's got to the point where I've been doing mine on Friday nights for a long, long time. So it just cuts in. You know, if they don't mind coming on Friday nights. Well, then we just got to share. So then you got to try to make sure you got some good stuff. You got to have good stuff. And I myself thought this was a good stuff. But alas, we'll have to do better. Do some of you guys, whenever you're, like buying stuff for sales, do you ever look at something and think, that is so cool? And then you show it and everybody's like looking at you like, what? Jody and Helen Booty. Oh, well. And I'm usually pooped out after my sale usually I got to eat something and whatnot. I don't know, but it's hotter than all blazes right now. I saw in the weather today it was going to be like hot for like the next 3 days. Real hot.
D will probably get there just in time for it to be cold.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't remember when they went last year. I think it was pretty warm when they went there last year.
I mean, I'm sure it won't be.
Yeah. I've had stuff that I thought. I bought this clear glass rooster one time. Just looked like a clear glass rooster to me. His tail kind of went down like this, and I didn't really know what to ask for it, so I just did it as an offer up. Buddy, that sucker went for like $75 or $80. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. It was in September.
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be cold.
Oh, you're funny.
He's very good at typing, though, right?
He's very good at typing stuff. Yes, he is. You would never want to see. Now, when I was going to say, when you're like texting back and forth with somebody, sometimes I'm thinking, oh, my daughter is being shitty with me, and they're not, or oh, my daughter is being this or that. It's kind of hard to tell unless you put some kind of a emoji there, so like you just did. But I would have known anyway. There have been some people that have left to run to the other sales. Hey, D, you weren't here. I don't think wait, were you here when I was talking about getting my eye done? I'm getting my eye, my cataract removed the July 11th. And they will put a lens in so I won't have astigmatism in my right eye anymore either. So maybe my glasses will be
a thing of the past.
Yeah, sure. But maybe my glasses won't be that bad anymore. Not that they're that bad now. They're not. Yeah, I wish I could go without glasses, but this here, my left eye is real bad anyway. So yeah, my right eye does all the work. But I'll be glad when it's done. I talked to the doctor yesterday, and I got to go in and have some kind of measurements done. on the eye because he got new equipment. So yeah, when I was doing my haul yesterday, I'm like, my eyes were dilated, so I was kind of like, eh. But yeah,
It just lends more entertainment.
yeah, it was pretty entertaining.
Anything you need to know?
No. Well, if you all want to mosey on to wherever you're moseying on to, you can mosey on. Or whatever. And I will talk to y'all before you go bye-bye in the car.
Or on the plane.
Or on the plane. I mean the plane, but we always just say go bye-bye in the car. So yes, I will talk to you before you leave. In fact, Vinny, if you want, I'll call you and talk to you too. I'll call everybody. Wish them well. Still hoping to get out there to Dee's house soon. I don't know. Ron's not been too perky, so I don't know. Don't know. All right, guys. I love you. I'm glad you stopped by, Vinny. You're always a lot of fun. I think Sarah's starting to get a kick out of you. Which is kind of, she has a rather, he says it's hurting real bad. Thank you, Jeannie. He says it's hurting real bad. I said it shouldn't be hurting this bad. It's been almost a month. Or it has been a month, I think. Anyway, it shouldn't be this bad this long. So I told him, I said, you need to call the doctor and go back in there. If it's still hurting, then maybe something's wrong. I don't know. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know. I worry that he's going to end up being an invalid because he just don't seem too motivated to get better. On that cheery note, I guess I'll go. And I'm going to eat some jambalaya. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Sarah made jambalaya. That's what he had, Vinny. He had a knee replacement. And so did I. I had one 3 years ago.
I think he's just not using. He's not using it enough.
And then in November, I had a hip replacement, and I'm walking around. I walked around all day today. In fact, I had my knee replacement in November. Jeannie says bye. And in January, I was walking around in Arizona. So, I don't know.
Bye, Jeannie.
I just don't know. But, I mean, everybody heals differently. So, I don't want to, put a hex on him or anything. But it worries me because he doesn't seem to be getting better as fast as I think he should be getting better. So, I don't know. Well, anyway, guys, you have a fun night. And after I eat my jambalaya, I'm going to have to... D! Yes, he had one...
It's got to be getting close to a month ago.
Yeah, it's been like a month ago. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, he's diabetic, so of course it takes longer to heal when you're diabetic, but it just worries me that it's not, that he's still feeling real bad all the time. I bought some uh help me out, Sarah.
Is this the baby thing? No, what?
The rhubarb.
Oh, rhubarb. I
I
didn't know
bought
what
rhubarb
this was.
today. 5 something a pound. Now I didn't know it was that because when I asked, she didn't have the sign up. So after I bought it, then I saw the sign. But I got the smaller pieces, the more, that's what I was thinking. I bought for $12 a whole friggin' rhubarb, plant in a big pot. And I'm going to plant it tomorrow. And I told my son-in-law Doug, because I already had one once and he mowed it down. I said, if you mow this one down, you may as well just kiss your butt goodbye, because
it's gonna be the best rhubarb we ever ate. That's how good it's gonna be. For that price, it sure better be.
yes, it ought to taste like
Don't mess it up, Mom.
I don't even know what to make with it. I bought it and I'm like, what? I've had so many things I wanted to make. I kept thinking, what should I make? What should I make? Should I make a pie? Should I make a cake? What should I do? I bought strawberries too. I could make a pie, but I might not. I might make a cake, or I might.
I don't care what you make.
It'll take me 12 hours to figure out what I'm going to make with it.
Don't let it go bad.
Kind of like when I'm picking out stuff for my sales, I'm going, let's see, I could do that. Okay, I could, yeah. No, wait, I'll do that. No, wait, I don't think they'll like that. I'll do this instead. 17 hours later, I'm, the 3 or 4 things, it's like I know that's what I'm going to do. And then the rest of it, it's just like, I don't know. So, all right, guys. I want to eat something.
Rhubarb crisp.
I had thought of that. My mom used to always make
is that crisp with the sprinkly stuff on top?
Yeah, we love apple crisp. My mom used to always make rhubarb upside down cake, and I used to just love that.
I mean, both those sound good, but I like a good crisp.
Sarah does love a good crisp. But see, the thing is, it's only going to be me and Sarah eating it, so.
Yeah, do we have enough we can make both? I don't know.
We might have enough to make both.
Maybe we should
you know what, Vinny? You haven't lived until you've had wonderful, wonderful rhubarb stuff. You just haven't lived.
Well, I mean, he hasn't lived very much.
And guess what else I bought? I bought today. I couldn't believe it, but I bought them. I was thinking of y'all. I bought myself some ginger snaps. Maybe I should start out every one of my. Sarah wants to, do a lead in, and she wants to do some stuff. I could start everyone with a different cup of tea and a what do you call it?
Ginger snap.
Ginger snap. Hell, I can't remember my own name. How can I even have a
old lady cookie every week?
Those aren't old lady cookies. Scott's younger than I am by about 20 years, I think. I don't know. How old is Scott? Everybody's younger than me.
You have some random people here and there, but I don't know. Ginger snap even sounds like an elderly cookie.
It sounds like an elderly cookie.
Well, that was always elderly people that were buying them when I
when Sarah worked at Dollar Tree, only elderly people bought them. You know what? Do not let Scott know that Sarah says that elderly people. Okay.
Well,
see, he's a youngster.
Okay. Well, he's obviously not elderly because I would
call
myself elderly.
If I went out with him, people would be calling me a cougar.
Vinny, shushy now. Don't be talking. He's the same age as your dad.
Now,
he's only a slight bit older than me.
Oddly enough, I did go out with a guy that is Scott's age. And then I also went out with a guy that was younger than Scott's age. I didn't know.
Vinny, like 20?
Vinny just turned 29, I think.
My goodness.
Didn't you, Vinny? 29? You'll always be 29.
That's ridiculously.
I like your haircut, by the way. I'm not sure who liked my haircut, but the girl did get a little bit scissor happy and left like little, I don't know what. I thought the girl that
there you go.
he's
Vinny.
only 27.
27.
Oh my gosh, you're like you're the age of my grandkids. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of my kids are climbing up there.
My oldest granddaughter is, let's see. Oh, you're
27.
welcome.
I wish I would just turn
Wait.
27.
Riley's gonna be 23. Yeah, my oldest granddaughter will be 25 this year.
Oh, 27. That was a good year.
27. I
All
remember.
of the 20s were good years, even if they were bad.
20s were good. 30s were good. Even 40s and 50s were good. But buddy, when I hit 60, it was like,
no. 30s,
yeah.
30s was still good. Once 40 hit, it's just all downhill.
Well, I didn't. I had great.
Shit starts falling apart. Your body stops working properly.
When I was in my 40s, I was in great shape. That's when your dad and I got a divorce.
Well, that's great for you, Mom. Not everybody lives that life.
Nathan, you'll be 23 in July.
Oh my God.
Nathan, when's your birthday? What day?
Vinny, 30s are still good.
Well, you look, I mean, I didn't want to say you look younger. I look younger than 29 for sure, but I mean, you look young, but we don't always look young forever.
Yeah, I mean, I would have guessed that he was in his.
When I was 50, I looked young. Oh, really? The 21st? I've got a daughter that's birthday is the 17th. That's Sarah. And then I got one that's the 30th.
He's
and that's
less than a month. He's just like a month younger than Riley.
Yeah. And Dee's is the 20th
of July.
Yes. I think we need
We'll have to have a big party.
Yours is the 17th. Why don't we maybe we'll come out in the motorhome and we'll celebrate your birthday with the D. I'll do anything to get the hell out of here.
I would say you're willing to.
Oh, wait a minute! I'm the heck out of here. Yeah, today when we were shopping, it was like I kept saying, "Man, maybe I should cancel the sale." 51 in August. Yeah, when I was 50, I looked 40, for sure. And you know what's sad, Vinny? My mother died when she was 51.
I don't feel like she really looked.
You'd love to see me, Nathan. I'm an old lady, for crying out loud.
Where does he live?
He lives in Taunton, Massachusetts.
Oh, well, I've never been to Massachusetts, so
it's nice.
I've never been to most of the East Coast.
Yes, that's where I'm trying to get Ron to go, is East Coast. East Coast.
I mean, I don't know how great it is for camping.
I think your mom and dad are real nice to help you out with your business and stuff. My mom and dad would have laughed in their beer if I would have asked them to help me with something like that. Well, first of all, my mom and dad were antiquers, and well, thank you, Nathan.
She does. Unfortunately, I'm not.
My mom had her own antique store. My mom and dad went antiquing. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
We're at Massachusetts, Vinny. Why does the dryer keep buzzing? It's certainly not from me doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, you said you took me to Niagara Falls when I was a baby or something, right?
Yeah, Sarah went to Niagara Falls when she was a baby.
I mean, I haven't even really been there, so
Sarah,
we could go to New York, we could go to Massachusetts.
Yeah, Sarah kept pointing up at the signs, and she'd say, "See," and then her pacifier would fly out of her mouth, and we tried to find another one.
Burlington, Massachusetts.
See, that's when my mom started before then, but Burlington, I know where that is. My mom and dad opened up their antique store in December of 1970.
I didn't realize.
You've
it was
only
that
been to
big.
Connecticut. Connecticut's nice, though.
Well, Nathan, you gotta get out there.
But you're young. You need to
do some traveling while you're young, though. Don't wait until you're. That's what I would do. If you're young and don't have kids, that's what I tell my kids. They should travel while you're young. You can get out there and do whatever you want to do. I haven't been to Connecticut even.
I've been to Connecticut. I was in Connecticut one time accidentally.
What were antiques in the 70s? Yes.
Well,
if they're supposed to be like 50 years old, then.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was definitely more rust. My mom was really like real rustic stuff, and of course she loved depression glass. She had one entire wall in her store with shelves and shelves of depression glass. She had more than any other place around. She loved depression glass. And things like bowls and pitchers and stuff like that. That was what was in then.
Nathan, if you come to Indiana, we'll show you around. I don't know why you'd want to come here, but
No, and
did they sell like global stuff and like that?
Like when my mom had her store, she got a license from Goebel, so she sold Hummels and all the other Goebel figurines. She sold the Friar Tucks and the redheads. And
were those new then?
Well, they weren't new. No, they'd been making them. I think. Thank you, Nathan.
I told him if he comes out to Indiana, we'll show him around. We'll
show you. Indiana is more than just corn, you know. Not
a lot, but
they were very in at that time, and they were worth a lot of money. You can't hardly give them away now. When I worked at the pawn shop, we took in a lot of them, and already they had pretty much bottomed out because they still make them, and that, you know, that's just the sad part of it, is they kept producing them. Now some of the other lines they didn't, and so they're worth more. Like Friar Tuck, I think, is worth more. Redheads, I think, are worth more. And plus they made all different kinds. Other ones that they made. And another thing my mom also had a lot of was old books. My mom was really into old books. She had a like one short wall that was nothing but antique books. Like it, just like anything else, you know, you buy what you like, and that's what she liked. So I'm doing them tomorrow. I do have a reason why I didn't do them, Cheryl. Sarah and I totally redid the room that I call the packing room, because I had no room. I was going like this, packing like this. And so we totally pulled stuff out, put in a long table and stuff like that. And so that is what's going on. No.
Wow. At a restore, they had a price at $89 plus.
Yeah, because they have no idea. They see Goebel, they see Hummel, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Because even the Goodwill, sometimes they get crazy with the prices of stuff. I mean,
And my mother, Jeannie, she would not go into a yard sale, would not go into a thrift store or anything and not buy something. One time we went to a yard sale and she didn't buy anything, and she's going, "I'm so sorry." And we walked away and I go, "Why are you apologizing?" She goes, "Because I didn't buy anything." Yeah, I was gonna tell somebody if they asked me tonight. But I'm telling you, it was such a chaos dragging everything out and then putting it back. And then today I was going to do it, but then we went shopping because my daughter said there were no tomato plants. You got to go. So that's what I did today. Yeah, I know lots of people. My daughter Becky, she thinks stuff is just dust catchers. She's very minimal.
but she does. She's always gone to garage sales and stuff.
She does go to garage sales, but
because she used to always ask me to make the deal for her when she would pick out all the stuff she wanted.
But she doesn't get.
No, she always bought clothes and stuff.
No, we don't. We don't have any kids together. Ron can't have kids. So my kids are his kids.
Me and Doug are definitely Ron's kids.
It was chaotic. We had stuff in the hallway. The dogs were barking and running around. And then everybody kept trying to get up and down the hallway. So when I looked in last night and I saw the table there, it still needs more done. But I mean, I just felt this feeling of peace that, I might actually be able to do things without going like this. Yeah, I was shocked that my mom and dad did. I don't know if flea markets were real big around this area before. The one Sarah and I went to the other day is real small. Now, it might have been bigger once upon a time, but it's not real big. And by the time we got there wasn't anybody even outside.
Do they still have that one in Lake Station in that one building they used to always have a bunch of stuff in?
I don't know. I don't know if they do.
I haven't been there in 20, 30 years, so.
And my mom and dad got a lot of their stuff from auctions. Sarah's dad and I used to go to auctions every Friday night with my mom and dad. That was our entertainment.
I can't even imagine Dad in an auction.
I know. Could you get me another Diet Coke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so I've liked yard sales and stuff ever since I was a teenager. I don't think I did anything before then, but certainly as a teenager. No, because you can't, except for they could at auctions, they could find stuff. But we went down to New Orleans and got stuff. We went to Pennsylvania, all kinds of places. Pennsylvania is, to me, rich with stuff.
Well, like you keep saying.
Yeah, me too.
You got to think. Out east is the oldest part of America, so it just makes sense that the further west you go, unless you had money and stuff, would you be dragging all your stuff across?
Well, like down south, the kind of stuff you find is like more primitive stuff. But well, my kids didn't know any better. They thought, going to yard sales and stuff like that was, they had no choice.
Well, yeah, but obviously we liked it because
they liked it. I mean, they'd save their money, or they'd say, "Can I buy this, Mom?
Me
Can I
and
buy
Becky used to go by ourselves. I mean, like I've always gone. I've taken my friends, just like Goodwill. I mean, we would go there before it was even a cool thing to do. Really.
My grandson Ethan, he's graduating from high school this year. We were at a yard sale one time, and he saw something he wanted, and he says, told my daughter, he says, I think I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try to make a deal with them. So I went over there and I don't even know what he said. He says, I've got like $2 and I really want this. And it was like $5. And he said, I want to know if I can get it for $2. Well, you know that she just felt sorry for him because he was a kid. So she said, sure. So he came back. He says, man, did I score. I got that thing for $2. I talked her down. He was only maybe 10 years old.
Becky should have asked him for some tips because
Yeah.
she would never do it.
But my daughter Becky, she usually buys clothes,
Yeah, she used to always
buy lots of clothes
for the kids all the time.
Clothes for the kids. And that's,
But she would have a stack like almost half the size of her and be like, Sarah, you think you could talk them down some on this for me? Make a deal for me.
yeah, and when you can save money in certain areas, why not? I mean, I'd like to be able to go in the grocery store and I even do there. I get stuff on sale. Sarah brought me a couple different packs of meat today, and she says, "Hey, Mom, this is marked down." But I would love to be able to go in the grocery store and say, "Hey, I want to make you a deal. Could I get a thing a thing of bananas for like a nickel?" Yeah, and it is fun to negotiate reasonably. To be,
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, I never would. I'm not the kind of person that would have enough nerve to go up and ask for some crazy low price anyway. But if she had $350 worth of clothes, this girl would have paid $350. I mean, she, would never have walked up there, and she saw me doing it, and so she'd be like, "Hey, will you go see if you can get me anything off this?" But
what a ding dong.
yeah, I don't know why she was like that. She was afraid to ask them. But I also like to go to other, garage sales or like the Goodwill or stuff, because you can find stuff that you can't find at the store that like other people don't have. Cool stuff.
Right.
And plus, a lot of old things are way better made than they are these days. Most things are. And so, you could get things that weren't going to fall apart. Like I always like to get furniture, because
I always buy
you
used
at the
furniture.
store, it falls apart in 3 seconds.
I'll tell you what, my sister-in-law and I were having a garage sale one time, and we had a bunch of baby clothes. The girls had grown, were bigger, and so we had the stuff. We had it already marked really cheap, and some lady came in and she had a big stack of the clothes, and she'd run it across the table, and if it had a quarter on it, she'd say 10 cents, and she did this about 4 or 5 pieces of clothing. And finally, my sister-in-law said, "No, if I wanted a dime for it, I would have put a dime on it." So the lady got all mad and grabbed her stuff. But we laughed about that so many times. She thought she was just going to.
I had a lady do that to me one time. I was selling a bunch of really nice sweaters, and I don't remember, I had like $1 or $2 on them. And she was like, "I'll give you a quarter." I was like, "No, thanks. I can still fit in them. I'll keep them."
Yeah.
I don't like your. She's like, "Well, you're not going to sell them." I said, "That's fine."
Tomorrow it is 40% off at Goodwill here in my area.
Is that the elderly discount?
No, that's the members discount.
Oh.
Don't you have one of those cards, right?
No.
Oh, well, you're stupid.
I have no cards.
Oh.
I don't go enough anymore to.
Hey, this feels good.
I used to have all of them.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does cost money. Well, anywho, yeah, so maybe tomorrow when I'm getting tomato plants, I might accidentally have to stop at the Goodwill. There's like at least three of them that'll be, that has that deal. Unfortunately, the bins doesn't. We also have one bin here, or outlet. And Sarah said, "Does the bins have that discount?" And I go, "Nah." I said, "They forgot to write that down a couple of times." And I said, "So apparently people got the discount," but I said, "No."
I mean, I still think they could do it every so often before they dump it in the fill, because that's all they do with it. Once it's done at the bins, it's gone.
Yeah, I
they're
know.
not sending it to another store.
I know, Sarah. What are you going to do? All right. Well, there's still 7 people here. Raise your hand. And Goodwill's in Ohio don't do that. They don't. A lot of places. Yeah. But people are like that. Vinny, there's people that are so cheap. It's ridiculous. I know, D always, they have Senior Citizen Day on Tuesdays. Well, when I went to Arizona, they had the same deal going on there. And so I got to go on a Tuesday, and I said, oh my gosh, Sarah, it's Senior Citizen Tuesday.
But you know what? A lot of other places, their Goodwills are real religious, or they have like, remember how we used to have every day like some ticket color or something was on sale,
right?
Some section. Every time I go to the Goodwill now, there's never a section or a color or anything.
But that day I went. That day we went.
I know, but it's very rare that you see that. Where other places, it seems like they're doing it every day. They got something. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't realize because sometimes people don't talk, although you do always talk, so I don't know why I would assume that. Well, there were some good things, so watch the replay and give me a buzz. Give me a buzz. Oh, give me send me a message if there's anything you want. I kind of wanted to try the flea market back in the winter time, but then we went to Arizona. I don't know, maybe in the fall I might try it. It's real inexpensive at this one that I go to, but I don't know how much they sell. I don't want to go there and sell nothing. I mean, I don't use this money it's not my total income, but it supplements our income because we're on a fixed income. So if we want something special, then I got to come up with the money somehow, because I will not charge it. The only thing we owe money on is our car. And that's it. I think I should take the Easter bunnies down also.
Yeah.
Although they're so cute, I hate to do it.
You can put them up next spring.
That's what I was going to say. The crazy lamp lady, first of all, she knows a lot of people, which that helps. But she lives in an area that is so rich with good stuff. She lives like in the Lancaster, Pennsylvania kind of area. Well, I mean, that's where people have lived in that area for 200 years, better than 200 years. So, they just have a lot more stuff than we do here. I've noticed, because I go to different, you notice when you watch people, and you notice, when I traveled, in Arizona, honestly, I had to dig to find some stuff there.
Well, also, like, we don't live in an area that's like incredibly wealthy either. It's not like a stunningly wealthy area. I mean, there's wealthy people, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like
where you're talking about Arizona?
Well, around here, I mean.
Oh, here, no.
And even Phoenix, it's new money that's there. It's not like,
Yeah.
I mean, most those people are new. It's Phoenix.
One
has
of the
gotten big
things I
recently.
found, which I thought was kind of, not kind of, but that I did find, and she lives in, in the state of New York. She also lives in an area where they've been around for a long time. Arizona, like I said, they didn't have much, but they did have, I found Jewish stuff quite often.
Yeah, there was a lot.
They got good stuff in Taunton, probably. I was surprised that I'd pick up stuff and it was Jewish. Because they have a lot of Jewish people that retire and live in Arizona.
Maybe what we need to do is go to Chicago, where the money is.
Yes, and I've heard that you can do some good picking in Chicago. The only thing about Chicago is, if you ever watch the news, I don't know how far out the news goes, but it's got to the point where, I mean, you can't even hardly go down the street and they're shooting. I know it's not that bad, but I don't know why they have to keep pounding the news with all these shootings that they have. It makes you afraid to go anywhere.
Well, I think we'll be fine where we would be going.
Oh, we'd be fine?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we'd be fine where we were going.
Yeah, I would say you're in a really good area where you live, Vinny.
Yeah.
I've been to some of the area that you've been in because my first husband was in the Navy. Yeah, I know, but it seems like Chicago every day they've got. This morning they were talking about a mass shooting in Chicago somewhere.
Yeah, at a McDonald's, like 10 people got shot.
Oh yeah, and in McDonald's. See, that you should not go to McDonald's.
Yeah, literally every day on the news, it's not just there's like one shooting. There'll be, you wake up in the morning and there'll be like 3 or 4 shootings overnight from yesterday.
I wish they would just put a spin on it and say how many babies were born. Anyway, I went in that area. My mom's family was from Bedford, Pennsylvania. And so we went there to visit and stuff. And you know what, Nathan, I was so broke. I was broke as a joke when I lived in Rhode Island. My husband was in the Navy and we just didn't have money to thrift. We were doing good to get the groceries. Yeah, I know. And all of a sudden it's like constantly, every day there's something. But I would love to go in that area because like Ron, I don't even think he's been to Washington, D.C. I've been there a couple of times briefly. I've been to Maryland. I've been to Virginia. I've been to all them states.
I've not been anywhere.
Yeah, it is so pretty there. I want to go so bad and see. I've been there, but Ron hasn't. Him and I both love Civil War sites and stuff and battlegrounds. And I went to Gettysburg when I was, oh gosh, I think it must have been about 19. My mom and dad went out that way to Antique and visit family and stuff.
You're exactly right, Vinny. It's just that you hear about every little thing that happens because it's on the TV, it's on social media. We find out about a lot more than we used to before that occurred.
Well, yeah, because it used to be you read the newspaper.
Well, or you just hear about your local news, and
right, you didn't hear about it
you'd hear
everywhere.
About it,
right, you didn't hear about it everywhere. So I don't know.
We get so many in Chicago though that we really don't hear that much about other places. I don't know if other places are getting shot up a lot. But you know what? Even when I was younger, we had Gary, and that was, they would talk about that being the murder capital for quite a few years. It was right on the top of the list. So I don't know. I just think if you keep your head up and you are smart, I mean, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but you gotta pay attention. You gotta.
Yeah. Cheryl, I agree with you to a point. And I mean, I am too. When we went to Phoenix, to be honest with you, that was a pretty seedy. The city of Phoenix is pretty seedy. They have got druggies because it's warm there. So homeless people are all over the place. They're in the bus stops, shooting up and all kind of stuff.
But you know what? I wasn't afraid there.
But I wasn't afraid. It wasn't like they were attacking me, but they weren't shooting people neither. They were just minding their own business, shooting up.
I mean, it's not like nothing like that was happening.
No, but it didn't seem, it wasn't like you heard it on the news every morning. 9 million people got shot last night.
Yeah.
But then Phoenix isn't as big of a city as
they're not
Chicago either.
Aren't as deep in Phoenix as they are in Chicago.
I mean, I don't know what New York City's like. My daughter Becky, they went there for spring break. She didn't seem afraid to be there.
Concerning Phoenix, again, it's a very new large city.
You can't even go grocery shopping and they're gonna shoot you if you're, the wrong color or the wrong whatever. You're almost afraid to be different for one, in any way, shape, or form, for one thing. Because if you're different, they're going to single you out. That's what happened to me today at Walmart. I didn't want to go grocery shop. Heck, at Walmart, they stole my cart while I went into the bathroom.
I'm sure that's because you were different.
Them vicious people.
Different up here.
I did say under my breath, I said, "You bitch." I was rather upset by the whole thing because I had to walk all the way down to the other end of the store. I didn't have a cart or anything. And so I just grabbed a shopping cart. Yeah, they are still dying from COVID. I'm trying to ignore that as much as possible, though.
Yeah.
Because they're going to milk COVID out till...
Yeah, but the numbers, just in Illinois, they had over 4,000 brand new cases.
I know.
I mean, the numbers are going right back up.
I already had COVID. I don't want to get it again, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Walmart, you never know what kind of cuckoo head you're going to run into in Walmart.
But Walmart's always been that way.
But it's always been that way. That's right.
So, I mean,
it's
like I said, you can't stop living because
it's where you go to be entertained.
Yeah.
If you don't find anything entertaining there, then there's something wrong. You're not paying attention. Just me alone is entertaining. And yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, these numbers are getting 4,000 new cases a day. That's where we're at during the winter for sure. So it's not good. It's not good that it's warm and
right.
The numbers are that high. I mean, it's not good, but unfortunately, no, it's never going to go.
Well, I was somewhere the other day. Where was I? At the doctor's office? And I had on a mask. And I swear I was sweating buckets. Oh, did you, Nathan? Yeah, I was dying. I was so hot from that mask.
I saw a lot of people at Walmart with masks today, though.
I saw a lot more people today.
A lot more people are putting their masks back on.
I noticed that we were saying we saw a lot of people at Walmart today had masks on. Not employees, but people shopping had to put them on.
I'm sure every Walmart is not.
I'm a rebel. I don't do it.
I'm sure you have breathing problems too. But I mean,
Right. It's hard for me to breathe with one of those on. It really is. But I was laughing. Ron took his off at the doctor's office, and he says, I said, Ron, put your mask back on. And, oh, really? Ron took his off, and
good for you, Cheryl. Good for you.
Yeah, good for you. The nurse told him to put it back on, and he said, well, I can't breathe. And she said, listen, I've got asthma and something else. She said, and I got to wear one all day long. So he put it back on then. But
yeah, I mean,
and that's what my daughter said. You know, she's a nurse. She has asthma.
Yeah,
but she's got to wear one every day, all day long.
I had to wear one at work all day long. You know what though? That's how it stops the spread. You don't want to get sick with it. I was trying at Walmart to make sure I was like 6 feet away from every stranger.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, a lot of places have. And they were saying today that a lot of places are not going to want to go back to wearing masks again.
No, it's going to be hard to get people.
It's going to be hard.
Back.
Yes.
Once they stopped it, I think that's why most, like I said, in Illinois, there's towns that they're on like high transmission now, but they're saying they don't know how they're going to get people to agree to put them back on because they barely got them to put them on to begin with. But
if people would just get vaccinated,
I mean, a lot of places
probably help.
Says if you're vaccinated, you know, they said for a long time if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear one or stuff like that. But let's be honest, people that weren't vaccinated, how were you? You couldn't question them, so everyone just took off their masks.
Yeah,
it didn't matter, you know. But I will say, when I wore my mask all the time, I didn't get sick with anything.
Really? Yeah, I worry about that, and I see my nurse. My daughter is a nurse, and as far as I know, she hasn't got it. Her husband hasn't got it, and my youngest grandson didn't get it. But my grandson, that's 18, he got it when they first started getting it. He got it from school.
Me and Doug never got it.
Sarah and Doug never got it. Ron and I went on vacation, and we got it. Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. And although Ron and I and Sarah and Doug, we are all able to get the booster. I got the first booster, but we can get the second one now. So I need to call and make an appointment.
Yeah, we'll be going to get that too. I don't want to get COVID. I do
may get it.
not.
Well, after having
wanna
COVID, I don't want to get it again for sure.
I don't want to take the risk of dying. You can't tell whether you're going to be the kind of person that gets sick with it and dies or not. So no, thank you.
You know what, Vinny?
No,
that is true.
That is true. That is true. And that's
Exactly, Nathan. And that's what I was going to say. I had both of my shots, and it had been a couple weeks. Ron only had one of his, and he got it first, and then he gave it to me.
Yeah, if my mom hadn't been vaccinated, she probably would have died from
Yeah,
COVID.
my daughter Becky, the one that's a nurse, she said you had probably died, Ma. And then I couldn't have had a sale on Friday nights anymore. So.
Right, that would have been a bummer for
So it's probably a good thing. Exactly.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because they've got Johnson & Johnson, don't you?
The first one we got was Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, and we got Moderna.
Yeah, so we got less of a. But you know, my doctor, she said, "Oh, she was in that when they tested that. She was one of the groups of them." And she's like, "Oh, I think it's going to be the best one. That's why we got it."
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't know everything right away, but you know, it's done me well. I mean, I haven't gotten. If I've gotten COVID at all, I must have gotten asymptomatic type because I have not gotten sick. Like I said, I didn't even get a cold last winter.
Well, like my brother Rocky, he hadn't got it. He was real good. He hadn't got it. And then after we went to Arizona and we came back, I don't know, we were maybe back a couple months, and he got it. But he didn't get very sick. You had Pfizer? And
See,
just
we got a different when we got our boosters. Me and Doug didn't get Johnson & Johnson again because they said the immunity would be stronger if we got. Which one do we get? Moderna? Yeah, we got Moderna the next.
well,
time.
yeah, because they finally said that you could get there. You know, you didn't have to get the
Johnson
same
was
one
the
as
only
your.
one that was the old virus way. Moderna and Pfizer were
Right.
the new ones, the mRNA. So we actually got both of them,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it helped us or. Johnson & Johnson may be the last one ever to do the.
Yep, I did that too. I got my flu shot.
That's what me and Doug did.
And I already got my I'll be honest with you. I think if we wouldn't have went on that vacation when we did, it was 2021 when we got it, when we got COVID. We thought, you know, we were outside a lot, so we thought we were okay, but Ron was talking to people without a mask. I was shopping in stores and he was outside talking to people, and yeah.
Yeah, I got the flu shot. I got the what's it?
Well, they're not going to ever admit anything.
The pneumonia shot.
Pneumonia. I've got the pneumonia shot. The only thing I don't have is the.
I got all of it because I was making sure I was good to go.
Oh yeah, me too. I didn't. Well, that's why when I got it, I had been so careful, and I was so upset that I got it, and I ended up in the hospital for 5 or 6 days, and then Ron, he didn't stay. He went to the emergency room and he came home. He thought he had to come home and take care of me. Why, I don't know, but he was home for a few days, and after I came home from the hospital, he was so sick, and I said, go back to the emergency room, and he did, and they kept him. He was in there like 6 days. He was worse than I was. All right, guys. This has been more fun. Actually, I really had more fun just talking. We should do this once a week, once a month. Just have a talk. All right, guys. Everybody, go watch TV. Go eat some jambalaya. And Vinny, and I'm not sure if whatchamacallit's still here, but I will talk to you guys soon. And Cheryl, give me a call. I keep acting like I'm talking to people on the phone. Let me know if you see anything that you want. And
Yeah, they can just put it in the chat.
oh, really? Well, Nathan, you have a good night. I hope you have a good weekend. It's going to be hot, so try to stay cool. All right, guys. Love you guys. Whole bunch. I'm gonna go eat. Bye.